Assalamualaikum and good day to Dr. Nadraton. Today my group and I would like to present about Upsi Holding Sdn Bhd. This is our group members and my name is Zuhair Nasrin binti Zulkifli. And this is our table of content. The first slide is about introduction. So what is globalization? Globalization is the integration of economies, cultures, and technologies worldwide, enabling the exchange of goods, services, ideas, and information across borders. Next, international business. What is international business? It involves trade, investment, and operation that occurs across national borders such as exporting, importing, and managing multinational companies. Next, I'll explain a little bit about Upsi Holdings Sdn Bhd. So, it is a corporate subsidiary of University Pendidikan Sultan Idris, and they operate in various sectors such as education, training, hospitality, retail, and consultation. So the company aims to commercialize Upsi's expertise and resources by offering programs like professional training, managing facilities such as seminar rooms and campsites. They are also selling branded merchandise such as jacket, pants, and lanyard. Next is criticism against globalization. While globalization offers benefits such as access to new market where business can reach new customers and sell worldwide, it also faces criticism and challenges. The first one is environmental degradation. Mass production and distribution of merchandise might contribute to pollution or resource depletion, especially if the items are not basic necessity. Second one is cultural erosion. If the focus on global branding dilutes the emphasis on Malaysian cultural heritage in Upsi's offering, it might lead to the creation of generic products that lack a connection to Upsi's local identity. Finally, the third one is dependence on global markets, where reliance on international students or partnership could pose risk if global demand declines. Next is the reason for engaging in international business. The first one is diversification of markets. By entering international markets, business reduce reliance on a single domestic market and protect against economic downturns or market saturation in the home country. For Upsi Holding, by globalizing its product, they can gain customers from other countries. The second one is revenue growth. Expanding internationally allows companies to tap into larger customer bases, increasing revenue opportunities. For Upsi Holding, partnering with international education institutions can attract foreign students or clients seeking Malaysian expertise. Finally, building global brand recognition. Engaging in international business helps build a global reputation and credibility. For Upsi Holding, being recognized as a global educational and consulting brand enhances its prestige and appeal.
Next, I will continue with the modes of operation in international business. Firstly, Upsi Holding may joint venture with other brands or business entities in order to improve and promote their product widely across the world. For example, Upsi Holding could make a collaboration with well-known business like Uniqlo from Japan, as Upsi sells varsity jacket and also jerseys. Secondly, is by exporting. The higher rate of export could help to improve a country economic rate. As for Upsi Holding, they should start to import their products to our nearest neighbor country, which are Singapore and Indonesia. Lastly, Upsi Holdings may enter into a strategic alliance with non-equity partnership, such as Universitas Gadjah Mada from Indonesia, where Upsi and UGM may expand their businesses by sharing resources. I will continue with difference between international business and domestic business. Firstly is the area of operation. Domestic business are limited, which it only operates in the country. As for Upsi Holdings, it only operates in Malaysia. Meanwhile, for the international business, it has a larger scale, which it can serve many countries at one time. Next is the currency. Domestic business only deal with the country currency, which is Ringgit Malaysia for Upsi Holdings. Meanwhile, for the international business, it deals with multiple currencies such as yen, dollar, and also baht. Lastly is the restriction. Domestic business, it only subject to rules, law, taxation of a single country, which is Malaysia. Meanwhile, for international business, it's subject to many rules, law, taxation, tariff, quotas of many countries.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Adana Farshaiman and today I'm going to explain about the economic impact of MNEs that can be related to product and services offered by Upsi. Firstly, in human capital development, by offering a wide range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs, Upsi contributes to the skill development of students by preparing them for various professional roles in education and other sectors. Second, employment opportunities. The university itself is a significant employer, so by providing them jobs for faculty, administrative staff, and also support personnel. Next is technology transfer and innovation. UPSI's commitment to education research foster innovation and the transfer of technology by engaging in academic research and collaborating with other institutions in industry. UPSI contributes to the development and dissemination of new technologies and best practices. Next, economic growth. The presence of a prestigious educational institution like UPSI can attract international students and faculty, bringing in foreign exchange and investment. Last but not least, social and cultural impact. UPSI's role in shaping the educational landscape of Malaysia has significant social and cultural implications. By training teachers and educational administrators, UPSI helps build in more educated and culturally aware society. Thank you. Okay, next, the balance of famine effects that can be related to Upsi Holdings Berhad. Firstly, current account impact. Upsi Holdings Berhad engages in various business activities that may involve import and export of goods and services. So, these transactions are recorded in the current account of Malaysia balance of payments. For instance, if Upsi Holdings export education services or products, it contributes to the current account surplus by increasing the export value. Next, the capital account impact. The company investment is in non-financial assets such as acquiring land or intellectual property rights are recorded in the capital account. So, if Upsi Holdings acquires asset abroad, it increases Malaysia's liabilities, which is reflected in the capital account. Next, the financial account impact. Upsi Holdings FDI and portfolio investment are recorded in the financial account. So, if the company attracts foreign investment or invests in foreign market, these activities are reflected in the financial accounts. Last but not least, the overall balance of payments impact. The combined effect of Upsi Holdings activities on the current capital and financial accounts influences Malaysia's overall balance of payment. So, a positive impact will be reflected in a surplus, indicating that more money is flowing into the country than leaving. So that's all. Thank you.
Next slide is growth and employment effects. I will divide to two effects, which is effect growth to the company and employment effect. For growth effect to the company, expanding the company globally will increases revenue by accessing larger market. By exporting UPSI product to global market, the company can access broader customer bases and enhance its revenue streams. In retail services, Upsi boutique and vending machines can target global markets through e-commerce platforms like Shopee, Facebook, and Instagram to reach more audiences and customers. The third one is drive innovation and technology transfer through international collaboration. Partnership with foreign university enhance innovation in curriculum development and educational delivery. For employment effects, there are four effects. Firstly, the expansion of the company creates new jobs both in direct employment and in support services. As a provider of education and training, Upsi Holdings can establish national training center with positions that include teaching, administrative, and operational duties. Second is workforce upskilling and development should be encouraged in local economy. For instance, engage with international market can contribute to the adaptation and innovation of products in response to global trends and demand. Next, by sharing expertise, the global labor market can be boosted. A company expansion into foreign market necessitates recruiting for marketing, logistics, and operation. Lastly, the expansion of Upsi Boutiques product into global e-commerce market creates jobs in logistics, marketing, and customer services.
So I will continue with the foundation of ethical behavior. First of all, honesty and transparency. Ethical marketing demands clear communication about the product's features, benefits, and potential risks. Misleading claims or exaggeration should be avoided to inform decision. This means that all claims about the product's features, benefit, and potential limitations should be clear and trustful. Second one is respect for consumers. Promoting Upsi products should always prioritize the well-being and interests of consumers. This includes respecting their privacy, providing accurate information, and avoiding manipulation. The last one is fairness. Ethical marketing requires that all stakeholders, including competitors, employees, and customers, are treated fairly. If Upsi Holding is promoting a product in competitive market, it should avoid making false comparison to competitors. For instance, making up unsubstantiated claims like the best in the industry without evidence can undermine competitors unfairly. Next, the legal foundation of ethical behavior. First of all, consumer protection laws. Consumer protection laws prevent deceptive advertising, false claims, and exploitation. Marketers must ensure that all claims made about Upsi product are supported by factual evidence and that advertising is not misleading. For example, if a varsity jacket is advertised as a genuine leather, Upsi must ensure that the material used is indeed 100% leather and not a synthetic substitute or blend, as stated in the promotional material. Next, intellectual property rights. Ethical promotion also involves respecting intellectual property laws. Marketers must avoid infringing on trademark, patents, and copyright when creating content or any advertisement for Upsi's product. For example, when designing a marketing campaign for Upsi, the company must ensure that the visual, music, and text used do not violate third-party IP rights, such as using copyright material without permission. For the last one is data protection and privacy laws. Laws like GDPR, which is General Data Protection Regulation, ensure that consumer data is handled responsibly. Ethical marketers must secure consumer data and use it only for authorized purpose in line with privacy laws. For example, if Upsi collects customer data through online forms for product promotion or newsletter, it must ensure that consumers consent to this data collection and that their data is securely stored and used only for authorized purpose.
Next slide is business ethics and ethical dilemmas and issue. What are business ethics? Business ethics is a set of principles guide organization to implement appropriate business practices and policies in the workplace while respecting social norms, which include fairness, accountability, integrity, and respect for stakeholders. Ethical dilemmas is situation where a business faces conflict interest, making it challenging to decide without compromising values or stakeholders. Common issues include environmental responsibility, fair labor practices, data privacy, and corruption. The example of ethical issue and dilemmas, first one is data privacy to protect the customer information in digital services. The second example is cultural sensitivity. While respecting local traditions in global markets, actually there are four strategies for addressing ethical dilemmas. First one is develop a global code of ethics by creating guidelines for fair labor, environmental responsibility, and stakeholder engagement across all operations. When going global, Upsi Holdings should prioritize sustainable practices to align with international environmental standards. Second one is reinforce community projects such as CSR globally, such as scholarships and sustainable energy initiatives. The third one is conduct training program for employees and partners to understand and implement ethical practices. Last one is to train leaders to handle ethical challenge effectively.
In a nutshell, globalization and international business significantly contribute to economic growth, innovation, and job creation, as demonstrated by Upsi Holdings. By entering international markets and forming strategic partnership, companies can broaden their reach, enhance brand recognition, and access larger customer bases. However, it is essential to address challenges like cultural sensitivity and ethical practices to ensure sustainable and responsible operations. Balancing global expansion with maintaining ethical standards and respecting local values is crucial for long-term success in the global market.
The last slide is reflection. This assignment highlights the transformative impact of international business on local economies. Through analyzing Upsi Holding, my team and I have gained insight into how global expansion affect growth, employment, and ethics. We explore how companies like Upsi Holding can drive economic development by entering global markets, fostering innovation, trade, and skill enhancement. Researching Upsi product for international market challenged us to think critically about global success factors. We also considered criticism of globalization, such as cultural sensitivity and ethical labor practices, to add realism to our analysis. Relating ethical dilemmas to Upsi Holding highlighted the importance of holding to global standards while respecting local values. For instance, we consider how Upsi could implement sustainable practices in its supply chain to maintain an ethical reputation while expanding internationally. However, I am facing challenges with my team, such as analyzing complex market data and coordinating effects effectively. Despite these difficulties, we are committed to deliver a comprehensive analysis. In essence, this assignment highlights the dual responsibility of business to not only achieve global success but also contribute meaningfully to local and international communities. Thank you for watching.